photography allows you access often to places that you wouldn't otherwise get into. You know, it's a good excuse to go and ask someone what it is they do and why they do it. Hi, I'm Kevin Percival. I'm a museum photographer. I work for the British Museum and I do my own documentary projects and a mixture of portrait and landscape in my own time. So my most recent body of work is sort of a long-form documentary project about the archive building that is shared by the British Museum, the Science Museum and the V&A, that sort of explores the building as a space, as an architectural space, and also the people who sort of look after those collections, basically. I chose to use a large format camera for the archive project because you can do lots of really funky effects when you're photographing portraiture. You throw focus and do interesting depth of field stuff. It also allows for correcting perspective in architectural shots. And because of the sharpness, basically, the detail, you can sort of see everything front to back often. And that really makes you sort of think about, do I really want that little tripod leg in this frame, or do I really want that kind of building to creep in? Really sort of slows you down and makes you kind of really engaging with the world and looking at what it is that you're seeing and what it is that you're getting, what it is that you're photographing. You don't need to know how to use a large format camera before you come to this workshop. The idea of this workshop is basically to provide you with a flavour of large format photography. It won't be comprehensive in any way, but it will give you a good idea of how the camera works and the sorts of different things that you can use it for and the sorts of different functions. First week, we'll talk through the camera, we'll talk through some large format photography, other photographers, and we'll get you guys photographing each other in the studio, doing some portraiture. We will be using studio lighting, a mixture of continuous and flash lighting, strobe lighting. You'll be limited probably just to 2 shots, so you're going to have to really kind of think about making that other person comfortable in front of the camera and making the best portrait possible. Then in the second session, we'll have a look at those shots. We'll talk about, as a group, talk about what we've done and what works, what doesn't work. And there's also a portfolio review section of that second class. So we can have a chat about your portfolios and talk a bit more about the sort of work you want to do.